This is the March 2020 General Collective Energy reading brought to you by me, Van Gogh. This may or may not resonate. If you desire a more personal reading, you know where to find me. My contact information is wherever it would typically be. I would say like, share, and subscribe, but honestly, the only thing I would want from you, if you gain anything from this energy exchange, is to pay it forward any way you deem fit. But before we go any further, let's pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Clear the space, silence the ego, open the heart, and relax the mind so that we may receive the messages without hesitation and manifest destiny sans procrastination. Thank you. I command all negative energies to leave this space and return to whence you came. You are not welcome here. Okay, let's begin. So, I'm trying to get these readings out quickly, so I'm messing around with formats, the way that I record, and I guess how I pull everything together. So if you have any comments, suggestions, you could send them my way and maybe I'll consider them. But anyways, getting into the reading. So this is a general energy reading, so I will be picking up on multiple energies, what's going on for March. So the first question I asked was, what was the overall vibe for this month? And I received, don't look at these cards over here, those were for the other questions, but yeah, I got these cards. So I guess let's get into it now. So I received the Bleary-Eyed Waitress in reverse. The vehicle was in a collision. Something just wasn't right. The spaz in reverse, and the seemingly trustworthy fellow in reverse. So when these cards were coming out, I was just like, I guess the feeling that I got for this month is the general collective, where most people tuning into this reading are trying to get their bearings or their sea legs. Things are thawing out. So with springtime basically right around the corner. It is March 1st when I'm recording this, or when I'm recording this right now. So definitely spring is right around the corner, and you can feel it in the air. I mean, if you got it like that, if you're empathic enough, you could feel it in the air, because I know I can. You breathe in, it's just oh man, spring is almost here. So that's the feeling, that's the vibes. Also seeing clearly with this Bleary-Eyed Waitress in reverse. So the overall vibe for this month is, I guess, seeing you got your eyeglasses, your prescription adjusted, because things that you were, I guess, tolerating or turning a blind eye to, you're feeling as if you can no longer do that. Everything's coming up to a head with their vehicle was in a collision and with something just wasn't right. So maybe someone broke your car, or maybe something's not right with somebody's car, but I don't know, everyone has car trouble, but yeah, basically it's just knowing something's not right and basically coming to a head. So either you have fought or will fight, or you're thinking about fighting someone, or there is some kind of underlying underlying issues or torment, or something just brewing right beneath the surface, but it just hasn't come to the light yet as to what the actual issue is. It's like you can't put your finger quite on it, but if you really look at this picture with there just something just wasn't right. I guess you guys could pause that if you really want to look at it. But the telephone has feet, the loaf of bread has eyes, and the guy, he's looking with like a question mark to his head, like, is this supposed to be? But like, you know, deep down inside is a gut feeling. It's like, no, it shouldn't be this way, but it is. So with the spaz in reverse, it's just like, I guess, coming to the light about these situations, not being so naive. I'm thinking of Goofy right now. I mean, if you've ever seen the Goof Troop or the Goofy movies, it's like, you know, Goofy, he's usually like fun loving and easygoing, and he seems naive, but he could quote unquote man up and boss up. Really, that's the word for it, boss up when need be. And that's what you are doing or planning on doing or feel like you should do against this person, place, or situation that seems untrustworthy or just hasn't yielded, I guess, the fruit that you were expecting. So now also I pulled this card to see the overall vibes. This is from the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. We received number 14, the Himalayan Passage, but that was sideways. So I'm gonna read the meaning or the message in the book. So usually cards are upright or reversed, but I read cards sideways as well. And to me, for the most part, I guess, not even for the most part, but for me, typically when the card comes out sideways, that means like teeter-tottering between the two, or like a stalemate, or like just being like dead set in the middle and not being able to make a decision. So let's read it. I'm going to read the upright first and then the reverse. 14, Himalayan Passage, Rebirth. Upright. Certain times and occurrences within each life transform that life forever. What? Okay, let me reread that. Certain times and occurrences within each life transform that life forever. Okay, I got it now. Sometimes they occur in quiet moments. Sometimes they happen as a result of challenging or traumatic events. This card explores your connection to such events and asks you to take a fresh look at how they may have influenced what is presently transpiring in your life. Within the triangles are the 4 mountains of your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. The symbol in the center represents the Aum, A-U-M. Hold a significant event or insight, past, present, or future, in your awareness. Sense where it sits in your physical body. What does it feel like in your emotional body? What information does it bring to you mentally? How does it affect your spiritual knowing? Each of these insights offer guidance surrounding the lessons you have been gifted. Each provides a means to a deeper understanding of events that transform your life and offer you rebirth. Thank Spirit for the opportunity to learn, grow, and change. Know that the ultimate gifts of healing and transformation. Wow. Okay, just for all of those tuning in, it's really not me. It's the way these sentences are written. So, yeah, anyways, use the sound of the Aum, A-U-M, to release any trauma and incorporate these insights into your present. Reversed. You are in the midst of a transformational phase of your life. Trust the universe and your inner guidance to move you through this dangerous passage and into the light and rebirth. Okay, so this card came out sideways, so those tuning in this general collective reading, basically you're fighting transformation, or just kind of wanting to, I don't even want to say want, but like just in this stalemate, stuck energy. But also knowing that you need to move out of that. So I guess many people this month, you're tuning into, I guess, your inner world, and knowing, like, you know, the things that you need to work on, the childhood traumas, the grudges and the regrets, and, you know, clearing all of that baggage, right? So you know what you have to clear, you know what you have to work on, but it's kind of like not even wanting to, I guess, move from that. So it's like you're still on, I don't know, step one of anything. So it's like, okay, you got everything, but now it's time to move on to step two, the hard part, which is the actual working through those issues and not just identifying them. So yeah, that's the overall vibe this month. I wouldn't take it too hard. Also, because the vision I just got to my mind is being thawed out from ice. So, or like you're thawing meat to cook for later. So either analogy. So it could be soft on the outside, but still, like, you know, icy or hard on the inside, or like just a block of ice, it's melting from the top, but like on the bottom it's still frozen. So yeah, just giving it time and letting I don't know, I guess nature, the universe run its course and just work, because things don't happen overnight, or that saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. So yeah. Anyways, let's see. And let's see if I could clarify this any further. Let's see. This is the second tarot oracle deck that I'm using. Please clarify, what are the overall vibes for March 2020? What are the overall vibes for March 2020? What are the overall vibes for March 2020? Ooh. Okay, I'll take these two, put those two back. So these cards came out sideways. So wow, I can't even make this up. So 2, movement, choices, and decisions, sideways, and 11, balance, sideways. So yeah, just trying to find that balance. But like, how are you in the middle of finding balance? Like, it's a conundrum, to say or Pandora's box, to say the least, because trying to find balance within balance doesn't mean that you're balanced. You're just trying to find it. So that is a balance within itself, right? And then with movements, choices, and decisions. So just, you know, in the middle, about making these moves, these choices, and these decisions, especially in regards to whatever this situation here that you're dealing with is that's gonna come to a head, or has come to a head, or like, you know, conflict being inevitable in this situation because something isn't right. Your intuition is picking up on something that you've been turning a blind eye to before. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, I guess that's it for now. So the next question that I asked was what energies in particular should you be aware of for March 2020? So I pulled from the Damon Tarot and the what is this called? I believe it's the Archetype. It's the Archetype Tarot. Is that the name of it? Archetype cards. Archetype cards. So that's the name of it. So let's see what we got. Ganga Grama, and Avenger in reverse. Okay, so let's see. Off the top, Ganga Grama is like a greedy energy. Like something, it's never enough with Ganga Grama, this particular daemon. But let's see. Let's pull out the literature in regards to these two. All right. So, Ganga Grama. Can you see this clearly? Here's Ganga Grama. Here's the Avenger reverse. Oh, let's do it upright so you can see. Okay. All right, so let's read on Ganga Grama. Ganga Grama, annotation. Ganga Grama is another Hindu reference that Colin de Plancy used with his own prejudice and fears as a daemon in his Dictionnaire. Colin de Plancy's description of Ganga Grama are so different from any known legend that it is unclear whether his source was Ganga, the personification of the sacred river Ganges, or perhaps Gangama, a regional incarnation of Shakti, the personification of divine feminine creative power. Inspiration. Colin de Plancy's entry on Ganga Grama, whoever she may be, includes a terrible ritual allegedly used to honor the daemon god. According to the Dictionnaire, women of the village were lured into participating in rituals to honor the daemon, being told that no harm would come to them. However, once they agreed, they were suspended in the air by hooks pierced through their skin of their backs, and their cries were drowned out by the roar of a crowd. Although similar rituals did and do exist in many cultures, Colin de Plancy's seems to have been created as a cautionary tale against giving consent for infernal rituals without full knowledge of the proceedings. However, I would be remiss if I did not point out that ill-using an unsuspecting female to prove a point of worship is not too far from what Colin de Plancy has done by inventing or twisting the tale of a sacred Hindu aspect to further his own beliefs. All right. The divination the book gives is beware of excessive pride, bragging, or not judging a situation or knowing all of the facts before getting involved. So yeah, every time I pull Ganga Grama, is like I said in the beginning, it's like a greedy energy, an energy of greed. Because if you really look at this card, oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't realize when I was reading Ganga Grama, this person is a she. So this woman has 4 arms, right? And has a bowl in one hand asking for, provisions. But it looks like even the way Ganga Grama is holding the fork is if you deny her, she's going to stab you and then eat you and she's going to put you in her bowl herself and then eat you. That's the energy that I'm getting from that. So energies that you should be particularly aware of is this Ganga Grama energy, an energy that takes, never gives, an energy that is deceptive, may lie just to get their way, especially if you are a female, and a female that many, I guess, underestimate. Definitely be careful of these Ganga Grama energies this month in March, because they are looking for unsuspecting females to do their bidding, or to basically siphon energy get something out of you. So protect yourself, definitely. Also with I guess the energies that you should be aware of is Avenger in reverse. So it came out in reverse, but these cards, they show light and dark attributes. So, and I did that, I guess, to show okay, since this is I guess a new series that I'm doing, that I don't, not even have to be twice as good, but like basically like there's good and bad to like all energies. So we had to, it just had to be there. If you you'll understand if this resonates. So anyways, another energy in particular that you should be aware of for this month, March 2020, is the Avenger energy, in particular in reverse. So Avenger. So the light attributes of Avenger is desire to be balanced. Not to be balanced, but yeah, to be balanced. Wow. There is a desire to be balanced, so that is a message to someone. But yeah, anyways, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself, right? So that's the light attribute. So that is something to be aware of. So I guess Avenger energy in the light attribute. So people who are wanting to do good in the world, and like I always say, be the change that you wish to see. So definitely be on the lookout for Avenger energies that are operating out of the light attributes or out of their light attributes. But it came out in reverse, so really we need to be careful of Avenger energies that are operating out of their shadow side, and that would be, what does it say? Resorting to violence in the name of a cause, no matter how twisted it may be or how righteous it may seem to be. Violence is not the answer, but listen, I'm love and light and all, but don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on anyone. If you're gonna fight, you're gonna fight spiritually. All right, leave the battles up to the spiritual avengers, your guardian angels, your ancestors, your way showers, your guides, your protectors. You know, whatever word, whatever terminology you want to use, stick it in there. So yeah. Ganga Grama and Avenger energy, particularly in their shadow attributes or their shadow aspects, that is something that you should, those are the energies that you should be aware of. So moving on, the third question that I asked was, what else should we expect or keep in mind for the month of March? And I received the following cards. Nine of Swords in reverse. The Devil sideways. The Page of Cups sideways. And the Magician sideways. Let's see. Then I got the Gentleman sideways, the Lady reverse, and the Lilies reverse. Okay, so I'm seeing a love situation pop up here. And what else? Message in reverse. And thought in reverse. Okay, so what else should we expect / keep in mind for this month, March 2020? Oh, this wasn't the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is the Eight of Swords in reverse. My bad. So anyways, what we should keep in mind for this month is definitely breaking self-imposed beliefs or restrictions on ourselves and what we believe we can or can't do, or what we are capable or not capable of. And this is further clarified with the Devil, the Page of Cups, and the Magician. It's like realizing that you have the strength and the opportunity to be able to break down whatever barriers or chains or odds that may be stacked up against you, right? This is also clarified, I guess, with the Gentleman sideways, and then the Lady in reverse, and then Lilies in reverse. along with message in reverse and thought in reverse. What I'm getting is March may be just a time of recouping, also recouping, adjusting, and just biding your time, because whatever is going on right now with this situation here, you feel like you can't make a move yet, or you shouldn't make a move yet. So it's just kind of like, here you are, gentleman, stand still, sideways. You're not making any moves. With this lady in reverse and the lilies in reverse, I'm taking it as whatever. This could be a lady. This could be definitely a love situation that you're in. But whatever this love situation, work, general situation, friendship, whatever it is, right? You're just like, you know what? Let me just keep everything to myself right now. There's no flowers here. It's not saying necessarily dead, but I'm seeing like suspended. That's the word. No messages, and I'm thinking about it, but I'm thinking about it in a way where it's just like, I'm thinking of not messaging you right now. So I'm thinking I'm not messaging you right now with message in reverse, because right now I'm not in the greatest place. I'm sideways, you know. And with the sideways cards, it could go upright or reverse. So the energy that you're in is just kind of like, let me not make any brash moves that could, I guess, ruin whatever potential outcome you may be working to. So just silence. You're retreating at this point in time. Okay, do I want to clarify that? Let's see. What else should we expect / keep in mind for this month of March 2020? What else should we expect / keep in mind? Okay, well, love begins, so this is a strong love situation definitely coming. A love situation, okay, maybe, I guess, in the middle or the focus of this, but feeling like you may not have the physical or spiritual strength to deal with this at this moment, because like you're all sideways right now with the Magician, the Cups, and then you're fighting your own demons or trying to fight your own demons. So right now you feel like you're lacking the spiritual strength to, I guess, steer this in a better way at the moment. So it's just kind of like saying, you know what, it's best that I just wait and see where all of this takes me, where this collision, what is it that I guess, what is it that I'm really seeing? So, wow, there's just so much coming to my head right now, so I don't want to jumble it up. Let's see. Yeah, no, there's really, I said what I said, so. Anyways, all right, so I guess the next question, let me move it down here. The next question that I didn't ask it, I'm going to ask it now, was what can we do to heal and protect ourselves in the meantime this month as we, you know, deal with all of this? So I'm using the Archangel Michael Oracle cards. So, and I'll be also using the Goddess Oracle cards. So, what can we do to heal and protect ourselves this month? What can we do to heal and protect ourselves this month? What can we do to heal and protect ourselves this month? What can we do to heal and protect ourselves this month? Wow. Is it Death March playing right now? What time is it? Wow. Angel number, light code 303. I'm gonna have to make a video about that. That's dope. See, it's 303. Oh, dropped it. It's 303 right now. But yeah, anyways. What can we do to heal and protect ourselves? What can we do to heal and protect ourselves? What can we do to heal and protect ourselves? Oh. Sideways it is. So this situation is already resolved. And Damara guiding children, but this came out sideways. Alright, let me lower this. Alright, so from Archangel Michael, this situation is already resolved. My prayer, I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this, and then you give the details of the situation in a divinely perfect way. So, yeah, this situation is already resolved. So whatever you're going through, just know that it's handled. Your peoples, your spirit guides, your angels, your God, Jesus, Allah, Gandhi, I don't know, whoever and whatever you believe in that is good and benevolent has already got your back and the situation is handled. But this card came out in reverse, so really it's like you not believing that the situation is handled and you're just stressing over it. But your peoples, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they're saying stop doing that. And with Damara guiding children, let's see what this says. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So you may be in a profession where you're working with children. You may have children of your own that you may be not necessarily paying that much attention to. That's why it's sideways. Also, not paying much attention to your inner child. So, yeah, definitely with this card coming out sideways, I would say give more time to yourself, self-care, and if you have children, also giving that time to your children because they need you and they're crying out for you. Look, I'm looking at this one. She just wants to be like held in your arms. Picking up on she, maybe a daughter, but your child just wants to be held in your arms, man or woman, because men listen and tune into these readings as well. So yeah, focusing, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do to heal and protect yourselves for this month. Know that the situation is already resolved and believe in it, and take care of your inner child and the children around you, and making sure that you have enough energy and time for yourself to do the things that you want to do, even if that is doing absolutely nothing at all. So yeah, anyways, we're nearing the end of the reading, so I guess there's just one more question I have to ask, or I want to ask, but it's not really so much a question as it is just some words of encouragement for anyone tuning in to this reading, March 2020. Some words of encouragement that we need to hear. So I'm using postcards from Spirit. And these are beautiful cards, they're beautiful messages, and they always come right on time. So, can we have some words of encouragement? A letter from spirit, our ancestors, guides, something that we all need to hear collectively. Oh, these cards, man. Oh, a card. Two of them flipped over, but I'm going to read this one. The top one. Because that's how I do it. And if you need to, I guess, if you want to read it, you could pause it here so that you could read it. Take a screenshot, you know. But yeah, I'm going to read it now. So, dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are loved. You are so, so loved. Wow. While I was reading that, it just felt like I was like inspired. I was inspired, and I'm gonna say it like this. While I was reading, it was like I was reading it faster than I could get it out. So I'm like jumbling over the words, but only because while I was reading it, so much more inspiration was coming to my head. So definitely pause back there and read that postcard yourself, so you could, I guess, get the gist of what I'm saying. But anyways, that was the March 2020 general energy or general collective energy reading, brought to you by me, Van Gogh. Don't forget, spiritual warfare is real and to be the change that you wish to see. Anyways, talk to you later. See ya.